Bobby with Day After Day Gaming, here to bring a solo stream tonight of Gloomhaven. So I am continuing our campaign that we have with our diviner and other characters. But tonight I'm streaming solo. So tonight we're doing Scenario 6. I laid out the map, went and put the doors and stuff on the way, or on the board. And we do have our Scoundrel right here. Scoundrel, raw! And our Brute right here. I'll add the monsters in a minute. Just trying to get all the app and everything else set up, so let people join for a few minutes before we get too far into things. But you can see we have Gloomhaven Helper app on the corner. We have characters that are at level 1. So we have our Brute and our Scoundrel. We also are leveling up Diviner, who's level 2, and a Craghard, who's also level 2. This is in the same campaign, but I'm playing those with my daughter Kat. But tonight I am flying solo because she wanted to do something else. So she's doing whatever she's doing, knitting, I think. I don't know, something like that. And I decided I'm going to go ahead and stream at least some Gloomhaven so we get some board game fun in this weekend. So anyway, we're doing this scenario number 6. Let me just get some of the initial stuff set up, and then we'll do all the Gloomhaven town stuff. I'm in town, so I need to do things there. And go from there. So feel free, for anybody tuning in, just as I get set up, feel free to chat, talk about Frosthaven if you like, the Gloomhaven expansion that'll be coming out in Kickstarter in March. If you don't know what that is, feel free to ask during the stream. Other than that, I'm just going to add in a few monsters here, and then we're going to get started. Primarily, these guys are going to be living corpses. So we have, looks like 2 living corpses, an elite, which is right here, and a regular. Oops, it's not a regular base, regular right over here. So let's add those in. So the regular is number 3, and the elite is number 1. All right, we also have 3 living bones in here. So let's get all these added. At least they're all normal. Nobody's elite. All right, we have 1 right here. We have another living bones right here, and 1 more right here. Yeah, it looks right. Yeah, I apologize. Don't have the extra camera. Sometimes I set up a second camera to get kind of a zoomed in view, but do not have that today, unfortunately. So we're only going to be going kind of the far away. So I apologize if you can't see. I can always turn things, remove things around a bit if anybody wants to know what everything is. Or if you need a recap, please let me know. But right now, we're going to go ahead and do our town stuff. So right now I'm in Gloomhaven. I've already spent 10 gold for my 2 characters to add 2 blessings to the deck. The one reason I did that is it's always good to bless if you have the money. Also, because of not having characters right now that have the ignored negative scenario effects, a lot of the beginning scenarios have curses in them or other negatives you have put into your deck. So to avoid that, or not necessarily avoid it, but maybe to balance it out, I should say, I like to add blesses in early on in the game if I have the money, and I did get enough money last time I played to do that. So, yeah, that's it. I do have a little bit of money left over with our Scoundrel, but I think I'm going to not do anything with that right now. I'm just going to go ahead and do a city quest, so I'll read that. We'll knock that out real quick, and then continue on. So, you are walking across the Silent Bridge, heading towards the Sleeping Lion to get a quick meal, when you see a Quattro standing in front of a small cart laden with plates of food and curious contraptions. Come try the delicacies of the East, the Quattro barks, Food enhanced with science, flavors beyond your wildest imagination. So I can either, option A, stop and try the food, or I can, option B, continue on your way to a less adventurous meal. So normally we're fairly adventurous, so we were going to do that. We're going to try the food and see what it is. You decide to indulge in the unknown and see what the Quattro is offering. He looks very pleased at your approach and instructs you to inhale a tube of vapors. Then take a bite from a bowl full of tiny golden spheres. As the spheres melt in your mouth, the taste mixes with the aroma of the vapors to create a wonderful experience. You pay what you can, but the Quattro seems solely focused on how much you enjoyed the meals. All start scenario with bless, and we'll lose 3 gold each. Okay. And it gets put back in the deck. So we're just going to put it at the bottom right now. So, I did already get blessed. So we will need to add another blessed card. Well, I did blessings through the church, I should say. So I do need to add one more card, though, into our decks to start. So bear with me one moment here while I shuffle real quick. All right, one down. This one is not cooperating. So exciting. All right, we'll just call that done. Done enough. All right. One, 6, and 9 for our skeletons. Forgot to add them in. Add them now. 1, 6, and 9. All right. So we've got our skeletons in. We got our living corpses in. Now we need to do a road quest. We're traveling now out of town. And I do need to subtract a little bit more gold. Because in order to pay for that food, my pencil doesn't work, I had to sacrifice 3 gold each. Although, there's a pencil. Trying to escape me. Well, that's all my Brute's gold, so now he is poor. He has no gold whatsoever. But our Scoundrel, being a scoundrel, still has 17 left. All right. Get some stuff out of my way here. Too much stuff in the way. All right. So now let's get started. So last time we did number 4, which was I forget the crypt name? Crypt of the Damned. And after we finished that one, we had 2 choices. One choice was we could either disrupt more of the cultists' work to see what happens, or get in the good graces by helping them clear out a threat. So we decided to help them. So we're doing the Decaying Crypt. Our requirement, no requirement, we will need to reveal the M tile and kill all revealed enemies. This tile here is the M tile. So we have 2 choices. One is we go this path, open up the door, then kill everybody on these 3 rooms. We go this way, do the same thing, or we could go both ways, try to clear both rooms and the final room. Doing that, though, we'd have to split up. Probably not the best idea. And it's balanced in a way that you should only really try for one room, not both. So we're just going to go ahead and do one room. I don't know which one we're going to pick yet. I might also change the starting location of my characters, but let's see what happens. Let's read the intro. By the way, this one does have a special rule. I already took care of it earlier. It's to add 3 curse cards. Each character's attack modifier deck is a scenario effect. So, bummer. I do have 3 of those in there, but I also have 3 bless cards now. 2 from spending money at the church, and the extra one we got from eating the food from the Quattro. So at least it balances out the numbers. Now we have 4 good ones and 3 bad ones, I guess. Well, 4 bad ones if you count the null. All right, introduction. What is life without a little bit of intrigue? The cultists have clearly marked this crypt as a spot of trouble for them. Perhaps clearing the place out will put you in their good graces. Or maybe you're just hoping to find a big stash of treasure untouched by looters' hands. Once you arrive, the smell makes you regret your decision more than anything else. It's not the fact that you've had it about up to here with exploring old decrepit ruins. It's not the undead horror shambling and moaning in the shadows. It's the smell. The smell of death and soullessness and rotting flesh. Well, none of that sounds good, so let us continue forward now. All right, let's see. Am I happy with this placement? Yeah, I think the placement's fine. So let's choose our cards. Let me pick one for my brute first, then I'll pick the speed, and then we'll do the same thing for our scoundrel, and then we'll go from there. All right, for those who don't know about the Gloomhaven Helper app, it is PC, iOS, and Android. It is a free download, I think. Actually, I take that back. I think I had to pay for it on iOS. I think it was like $5. But it's free on PC. So what I'm using is I'm putting it into our stream so we see it here. I actually have my phone, my iOS phone, Apple phone, hooked up to the computer, which is my laptop, for the server. And it is relaying back info so that as I choose things on here, you'll see them on the screen. It's a pretty cool app. I think my only major complaint with it, if anything, is it would be nice if they made some of the effects happen automatically. For example, wound, or I guess that's pretty much the only one right now is wound. Regenerate, I guess, technically, if you're using the expansion. Regenerate gives you health back every turn. It would be nice if they had a way to incorporate those in so you didn't have to remember to tap them every turn. But it's a small thing to sacrifice. Most of the other things work fairly well in the app. If you're doing a custom scenario too, you can always add the monsters manually. I guess the only other complaint with this is if you're doing custom characters or custom monsters, like if you make your own campaign, you can add them in, but you'd have to choose like an already set monster, so you can't like add new things to it. There's no way to mod things. So I think we're going to see when the Gloomhaven PC game fully releases, they're going to add a bunch of mods. In theory, you can make your own levels, make your own monsters, whatever. It would be good if this app has a way to incorporate that somehow, maybe in the future, if you want to make your own custom monsters and things for the board game. But I mean, other than that, it's a really useful app. It's actually really cool for streaming because then people can see the monsters, like their health and everything, very clearly versus having to, have a camera on low board with little health tokens you're putting down. So, I digress. So normally what happens is everybody would have their own like phone or iPad or computer or something to use when playing on the board game. So the question marks you're seeing on the characters, for example, are the initiative numbers. So they're hidden right now because I'm using my phone to put them both. But if you had a phone and like the person next to you was playing and they had a phone, you'd see your initiative but not theirs. So there's not really an easy way to cheat. Although you can accidentally cheat if you put in your friend's number by accident and then they clear it out and put their number in, you'll actually see what their initiative is. So there are a few little bugs with it, but other than that, it works really well. All right, so we're going to do our Scoundrel first, then our Brute, and then our Living Bones is going to move 3, attack 1, and then the Living Corpse is going to move 2, attack for 2 or 3 for the Elite, which is right here in the middle, right there. All right, so first up for my Scoundrel. I am planning on using the Throwing Knives, which is attack 2, range 3, target 2. So I think we're going to try to attack these two here, which are going to be Elite, Living Corpse, and then the Living Bones number 9. They're both in range of 3, so let's pull for 2 attacks. Our first card, is a Bless card. Bless. So we actually hit the Living Corpse. I like to attack Elites first for 4 damage. So he, number 1, is going to take 4 damage right off the bat. That's pretty good. Then we're going to attack the number 9 guy right here. Oh, and that Bless goes away now. I already used one of my Blesses. That's good. I had a -1. So he does have a shield of 1. That means I do no damage to him, unfortunately. So the shield of 1, my damage of 2 is down to 1 because of the -1, so no damage at all. Next, I'm going to go ahead and move 2 and actually poison our Elite Living Corpse. Once I find poison, there's poison. All right. So I could have moved and poisoned him first. That way I could have gotten extra damage against him, but then I would have to be at a disadvantage for throwing knives at him. So I did not want that effect, and that's probably a good thing because I would have drawn a ×2 and then a -1. So that could have been very bad. All right, so the Scoundrel is done. I do get 1 experience point. And another cool thing with the app, if you do use the Gloomhaven Helper app, is it does keep track of tokens and experience. So I can put on my Scoundrel, add 1 experience. It also keeps track of health and coins and all the other conditions you get while you're playing the game. So at least it makes it easy to track stuff, in theory. All right. Next up is our Scoundrel. I'm going to move 2 squares with him, right to here. And actually I'm going to attack these 2 with a Leaping Cleave. That's an attack of 3 and 1 experience point. So we're going to attack with our Brute. The first attack is a +0. So that's going to be against the Living Corpse because I generally like to attack Elites first. So he does have poison. So that means my damage of 3 is going to be added +1 for the poison, so he takes 4 damage. Unfortunately, not quite dead yet. He's at 2 hit points. Now our Skeleton's going to get attacked. He's also being attacked for 3. Oh, and this time we got a +1. So that would normally be 4 damage. However, our Skeleton does have a shield of 1. So he's only going to take 3. Number 6 is going to take 3 hit points of damage. So it's not terrible. We did a little bit of damage to both. However, I am out of moves. I'm right next to the monster, so now it's time for them to wallop me. But that's okay. I already planned on them doing it, so they're not going to be attacked for that much. Living Bones are only attacking for 1, so not going to be too terrible. The Brute also has a lot of hit points, so he's going to take a bunch. But first off, let's have our... Who's up? Living Bones. Oh, I forgot to tap my character saying done. Sorry. And the Brute got an experience point. Almost forgot that too. All right, there we go. Keeping track of everything. Next up, we are moving with the Living Bones. So number 1's going to move first. He's over here. They have 3 movement. So 1, 2, 3. Doesn't really matter which way he goes. So I'll just have him go around behind the Scoundrel. He's now going to attack our Scoundrel for 1 point of damage. And the app also has all the monster cards in them. So you can actually see what the monster draws. So in this case, a -1, no damage. Perfect. All right, next up, we're going to move number 6. Let's see. So I think he's going to actually move behind us because he wants to try to hit both of us if he can. He can right there. So he's going to attack both of us for 1. Let's pull for the Scoundrel first. So 1 damage to our little Scoundrel. And now we're going to pull for our Brute. Oh, -2. No damage whatsoever. Perfect. Now our other one, he's going to want to move, but he can't hit both of us, so he's going to move number 9 here. He's going to move here to attack the Scoundrel since she went first. They're at equal distance away, so by default they will try to move to the closest enemy with the fastest initiative, if that's a choice, and attack. So now 1 more damage to the Scoundrel. Whoops. And we draw a +1. So now, unfortunately, it's 2 more damage to our Scoundrel. All right. So now the Skeletons are done. Moving on right along, we now have the Living Corpses. The Living Corpse is going to attack, or move to attack 2 or 3. Now the Elite's right here, unfortunately. So the Elite's actually going to attack our Scoundrel, because she was fastest, for 2 damage. Sorry, 3 damage, because it's an Elite. And they get a +0. So now it's 3 more damage to our Scoundrel. Scoundrel's not looking so hot. Already down to 2 hit points. But I figured that might happen. We will see what we do on the next round. Now, our other one's going to move to the Brute, because that's the closest target for him, his priority, and attack for 2. -1. So the Brute takes 1 point of damage. Why can't we draw that for the Scoundrel? Bummer. Alright, Brute's down 1 hit point. So our Living Corpse is done now. And we're going to the next round. Alright, so now our Brute is sitting right in the middle of a bunch of them. So is our Scoundrel. And our Scoundrel is going to take a bunch of damage if we're not careful. So we're going to have to try to get her out of there. I don't know if I have my invisible card in, so we'll see what our choices are. Also want to try to kill that elite guy if we can, though. So let's see what magic we can make happen, right? All right, we have our Brute's info. Let me put in the Brute number real quick. And let me pick some cards for the Scoundrel to go at. Oop, here are my cards. Misplacing stuff already. But I do see we have some viewers now. Feel free to chat. We're pretty much talking about anything you want to here while we're playing. You know, feel free to talk about the Frosthaven expansion. If anybody knows or doesn't know what that is, let me know. It is the next big expansion for Gloomhaven. But I'm more than happy to talk about that and discuss what your thoughts might be, or if you're interested, think you might be interested in it whenever it releases. You know, feel free to chat in. Let me know what you think. All right, I got my top card. Let me just figure out what my bottom card is going to be. That's a tricky one. And of course, I already burned my heal card for my Scoundrel, so not looking good so far. I think I might just have to attack and run away. All right. I've chosen my numbers. See how they work out. All right. All right, so Living Corpse is not going to move this round. He's only going to attack. So that could be good for us here. So he's going to attack for 5, push a 1. He's going to suffer a damage, so I could actually avoid them this turn. But our Living Bones are going to move to attack 2. They're going to try to target both of us, so I got to kind of make some distance in between them. Or we're going to be kind of stuck. All right. So our Scoundrel is up first. What is our Scoundrel going to do? I think we're just going to attack and then run away. So number 6. We're going to attack this Living Bones, number 6. He has not been... Oh, no, he's already been hurt. Bummer. He's still the best target I got. All right, let's do this, switch it up a little bit. So we're going to move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's fine. We're actually going to attack this guy instead, the corpse that has not been hurt yet. He is at 3. He's number 3 at 7 hit points. We're going to attack him for 5 damage, so we can see if we can kill him. That's because I can add 2 attack and gain 1 when the target is adjacent to any of your allies, so he is adjacent right now. So we're going to attack him for 5. All right, we just drew a +2. Lucky us. 5, 6, 7. That actually is enough to kill him. So, living corpse die. Sweet. And I forgot to get coins out. Need money. Yeah, the app takes care of so much now, I don't always remember to grab everything, and I totally forgot to grab money tokens to put on the board. Alright, now we have money tokens. Sorry for that. Alright. Okay, so that's over and done with. Okay. So that is all my Scoundrel's going to do. She's still in a precarious position because of where the Brute is, so we kind of need to move the Brute out of the way, be able to take more damage. So what I'm planning on doing now is I'm going to move the Brute right in the middle of everybody. He's just going to be soaking up some damage, hopefully. So let's see how this works. Actually, I might not move in the middle of everybody. It'll still work. I actually chose 2 different attacks. So what we're going to do is we're going to attack and try to disarm the elite living corpse. Hopefully he only has 2 hit points. As long as I don't draw a null, he should be dead. So let's see what I draw. Survey says a +0. Yay! A +0 allows us to kill that living corpse. So the living corpse is dead. The elite. No more living corpses on the board. That's a good thing. Now I can't move. Unfortunately, my disarm is not wasted. But I'm going to do an attack of 2 against the living bones here. He has 2 hit points, so if I can at least do a +1, we'll kill him off. Survey says -1. No. So that means I do no damage. Because it will be attack of 2, -1, 1 damage. We have shield of 1. Nothing. Crap. That is a bad thing to happen. Okay, well. We tried, we failed. Alright, well, at least we got rid of the 2 living corpses, so at least 2 of the guys are dead. So that's helpful. Alright, so living corpses are gone now. It is living bones' turn. And this could hurt. We're going to at least get 1 attack against both of us. So, number 1, who's here, is going to want to move 2 to the coin and attack both of us. So they're attacking for 2. So we're going to attack the Scoundrel first, unfortunately. That was 4 damage. That is enough to kill our Scoundrel, so we're going to have to lose a card. It is so early to lose a card, but move that down just a little bit there. Didn't leave myself enough room to do stuff, so. And our second one's now attacking the Brute. A +1. Alright, so that is 3 damage to our Brute. Ugh. Already losing the battle right now. Not good. Alright, living bones. Number 6, he's not going to move because he's already next to the Brute. Can't hit both of us, so he's going to attack the Brute for 2. +0. So he takes 2 more damage. Down to 4. And the other skeleton's going to now move and attack. Number 9 is going to move. Let's just move him there. Close enough. He's going to move and attack the Brute as well. Ooh, only for 1 damage, though. So now our Brute's at 3 hit points. Our Scoundrel's at 2 hit points. I have no heal cards whatsoever. So, we're going to try to kill them off this round. It's going to be tough. Very, very tough. Ooh, the Scoundrel got 1 experience point, which I forgot about. I always forget little things like experience. Okay. We are not having good luck right now. Not at all. Alright, unfortunately, I'm not going super fast this turn, which I'm not real happy about. But We just have to hope they go slower than we do. Oh, they did. They're going to move 3. At least they're only attacking for 1 this time, so I have a chance to survive. Our Brute is actually going to go first now. So I'm doing a Sweeping Blow, which is a multi-prong attack, for those who may not be familiar with it. There you go. It's only attack of 2, but because of the placement, I can attack all 3 of these skeletons right here. Okay? So we're going to attack all 3, only for 2 damage, but we'll just start... Actually, we're just going to go down number 1, 6, and 9 in that order, numeric order. Makes it easy that way. So we're going to start with the first one. Number 1, we're attacking for 2. Got a -1, so unfortunately no damage to number 1. Number 6, and I just drew one of my curse cards. No damage to that one. Well, this is turning out to be a completely terrible round. And the last one. +0, so that means number 9 actually takes 1 hit point of damage. Wow. That was like a completely terrible set of draws there. Okay, moving right along. We're going to attack number 1 with our Scoundrel. Oh, our Brute is done. Oh, our Brute is also going to shield oneself till the end of the turn. I did that on purpose to try to help him absorb some of the damage. But our Scoundrel is going to attack number 1. I'm going to tap my Poison Dagger, thereby poisoning it at least. And we're going to attack for 3 damage. And we drew a -1. Yay. So 3 -1, 2, -1 for shield. 1 damage to number 1. Man, just cannot get damage in on these guys. Oh, he is poisoned. Just sucks. All right. All right, I'm actually going to move 2 to here, and I'm going to attack number 6 for 2 damage. Oh, and the Scoundrel gets 1 experience point for that. And Scoundrel draws a +1. So that's actually 2 + 1 is 3, -1 for the shield. He takes 2 damage. He actually dies. Yay. Still in terrible shape, but at least we got rid of 1 more. We have 2 skeletons left. And one of them is going to move and attack both of us this turn, so. Joy. All right. So number 1 here is now going to move to on top of this coin and attack both of us for 1 damage. So we're attacking Scoundrel first. And of course he drew a 2 times. Oh, wait, we're not attacking Scoundrel first. We're attacking the Brute because he was first. I always like to do the monster attack in the order of the speed of the characters if they attack more than 1. So with his shield, he actually only takes 1 damage. Then, now it's the Scoundrel's attack. I'm probably still going to die, so it won't matter. Oh no, Scoundrel takes 1 damage. Scoundrel's now 1 hit point. Brute's at 2. Now number 9 can't hit both of us, so it's just going to attack the Brute for 1. -1, so no damage to our Brute. But we're still at 1 and 2 hit points respectively, so this is really do or die time right here. If we don't kill these 2, we're probably going to die anyway. Well, I got 2 whole cards left with my Scoundrel, so I guess we're just going to use that. All right. Next round. Got that one done, and our Brute. I got 3 cards left, 4 cards on my Brute, so we'll find something that'll help. Let's do this attack, and wow, my cards are really slow. All right, all I got. I just have to hope they don't draw something fast. And they drew a 20. They're going to move, attack, and heal themselves. Crap. Excuse me. Okay. I mean, neither one's close to dying, so I really can't do much about them. So I think my best bet is I'm just going to take a step back and actually attack 3, range of 4, because I do have Swift the Bow. So we're going to attack, I don't know, number 1 for 3 damage. Go on, give us a good draw. Give us a good draw. Oh, a -2 now? Really? Crap, I'm drawing like all the worst cards right now. Well, a -2 means I do absolutely no damage again to these guys. The only good thing is the skeletons will not attack the Scoundrel now because Scoundrel's out of range. So they're just going to attack the Brute. And fully heal. So Scoundrel is done. I'm just going to go ahead and heal up the Living Bones now, because I need to heal them up. And they're going to attack for 1 point of damage against our Brute. So let's see what they draw. And of course a +1, 2 hit points of damage, and he will die. So we have to burn a card already. 1 is poisoned, you're right. I did forget I poisoned that one. Thank you very much. You're right, it would not heal, but it will get rid of the poison. I forgot it was poisoned. Alright. Yes, you're right, it would take 1 extra damage from Swift Bow. You are correct. Yeah, I forgot to counter it, put in the attack for the poison. Thank you very much for helping. That's the only problem sometimes with having it on the app. If I don't pay attention to it closely, I'll miss it sometimes. But all right, and I'm going to take another damage now. Oh, good. At least that one has no damage, so I don't have to discard my other card. Yay. All right. So now they heal. I already took care of it. 9 healed up to full. Number 1 to 3. Thank you. Who was that? Fenton Crackshell. Thank you very much for the help. Yeah, he's actually at 3 hit points because he did take 1 damage from Swift Bow and then poison went away. For those who don't know, a heal only gets rid of poison and without healing, although a wound would heal the wound and give you health back, but doesn't help much in this case. All right. Wow. Now our Brute's going to attack, so I'm going to move over to here. And actually I'm going to use a Skewer, which is a pierce attack. So it's going to go straight through both of these characters, hopefully, these enemies. And it does, I don't have wind in the air, though, unfortunately. So I don't get a chance to pierce, but it will be at least attack of 3. So let's attack and see if we can kill one. So we're going to do 3 damage against number 1. So he has 3 hit points, no poison, unfortunately, anymore. So I need to draw at least a +1 to kill him. And we draw a -1. Crap. So that's 3 -1, 2 damage, but with the shield, 1 damage. So 1 more damage to number 1. Apparently just can't win today. Started out very poorly. All my draws have been bad, pretty much. So, Okay. Now we're attacking number 9, who has 5 hit points. And now we just drew a -2. Seriously? I just can't win. Just can't win at all. Crap. So that's absolutely no damage to number 9. Yeah, I was really hoping to kill these 2 guys off so I'd be able to long rest to be able to at least get back some hit points. But I'm going to have to short rest at the end of this turn for both characters. Which is very, very unfortunate right now. So, all right, random cards for my Brute. Hopefully I don't lose my heal card, because I think I only have 1 heal card for both right now, so that would kind of suck. Did not lose a heal card, so. I was also hoping to get back the poison dagger I got, but that's not going to happen either right now. All right. Onward to the next turn. Okay. See if we can make anything better happen here now. Probably not, because having the worst luck right now. I mean, it does happen, but it just sucks when it does, right? Okay. Just terrible, terrible choices today. Alright, so I end up choosing 10 for both characters, so they can go at the same speed. Basically, one can go before the other one if I want. I don't know which one I want to go yet. I'll probably go ahead and let the Scoundrel go, because I'm doing an attack against both targets, so that way if she goes first and kills one of them, I mean, my other attack could only be against one if I wanted to for the Brute. He does have 2 attack as well, but we're going to attack first with our throwing knives. So range of 3, 1, 2, 3. I can hit both of these guys. We're going to do attack of 2, target 2, range 3 with our Scoundrel. First one against number 1 is actually a +1 for a change. So that's 3. He's actually dead, because that's 3 hit points of damage. He has a shield of 1, so he takes 2 hit points of damage. So he dies. Perfect. Now our other one is getting attacked for 2 damage as well. Oh, another +1. Surprise, surprise. Now, maybe my luck's finally turned. So that is 3 damage, but only 2 damage because they have a shield of 1. So number 9 takes 2 damage. All right. So I think we're going to go ahead and do a move 3 with a jump. Let him grab a few coins here, because he could use a few coins. He's actually broke, completely broke, out of money right now. So let's go ahead and get him 2 coins. I will track it on the app. Oh, and our Scoundrel got an experience point. Don't want to forget that. Always forget to tap in experience points. I think it's because in my other main game of Gloomhaven, this is actually only for streaming. I have a whole separate Gloomhaven game, actually the first edition game that I play. And that character's been max level now for, I don't know, the last like 12 scenarios that I've done. Because I'm still trying to finish up the personal quest to finish. So I never have to add experience for whatever that character does anymore. So I just keep forgetting to pay attention to it. So I apologize. I will try to do better. All right, and we moved to there with 3, jump, and we're going to attack 2 and disarm the skeleton for this turn. So not a great attack, but I don't need to do the double attack because there's only 1 left. So I might as well disarm him. At least we won't take any damage if we don't kill him. And drew a curse. Seriously? Crap. I do think that might be our second curse, though, so. Might be almost out of curses in this deck. But we do absolutely nothing. We do disarm him, so he cannot attack. I'm not going to bother putting on because it's going to go away anyway. So Living Bones now is going to heal to full. Because he cannot attack, but his heal action still works. Ugh. Don't feel like I'm getting too much better. All right. I got our Scoundrel, and let's see what our Brute's going to do. All right. Well, at least it's not going until 45, so we have some time to make up. This round is my healing round, though, and it's all I got. So, I mean, I'm going to still do some attacks. I'm not saying it's all I'm doing, but our Scoundrel's going first. We're going to heal 3 self. So at least we're back up to 4 hit points now. And I can move, but There's nowhere point to move. Well, they're going to attack both of us, though, anyway. You know what? Screw it. We'll just move up here and grab a coin. Scoundrel wants to be Scoundrel. Take some money. Yep, that's it. Scoundrel is done. Now our Brute is going to heal 2, range of 3. He's just going to heal himself for 2. So at least our Brute's up to 4 as well now. Then we're going to attack 3 with a Pierce of 2 against our Skeleton buddy. So the Pierce will go through 2 points of shield. He only has 1 right now. So he's at least going to take full damage of 3. So maybe we'll get a lucky draw for a change and not draw a minus. Oh, finally drew a bless. So we just drew a 2 times bless. We actually kill the stupid skeleton. Okay, that's all I can do. End of my turn. End of my turn. No experience, though, unfortunately. So number 9 is now dead. And now we have a choice to make. I don't want to do both paths. I mean, I'm already sacrificing a couple cards. Not really going to have a long time left in the game. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to head up through this chamber here. See what's in there to get to the final room tile. Because our quest is to get to this room tile and then kill all revealed enemies. So I don't want to go both ways. It's going to take too much time, and I'm not going to have enough cards. I mean, I may also run out of cards before I get there, but let's see what we can do. So we are down to, I got 4 cards on my Brute and 3 on my Scoundrel. I really hate to open that door and then be out of cards, but let's just do it. Okay. Worst case, maybe I can run back a little bit if needed and then avoid them, but we'll see. We'll see what's in here. That's going to be the telltale sign of, oh crap, or not. Alright, so our Brute has 27. Our Scoundrel has 36. So our Brute is actually going to go first. So I have a move 3, push 2. I'm going to go and use my Boots of Striding. They're going to add 2 movement to my move. That way, in case there's something bad in the room, I can back out at least. So we're going to move 1, 2, 3 to the door, open that, and reveal the tile. So bear with me one moment while I set everything up here. And we do have some traps in here. The traps are poison and damage traps, so they won't be fun if I step on them. I mean, I don't want to step on them, but if I get lucky, maybe I can push some of them onto it. Oh, now we got some living spirits coming in. So we're going to have 2 normal living spirits. Now they are flying and ranged. So kind of worst of both worlds. And they generally have a lot of range. So they are not fun to have around. We have number 1 and 4. Now the good part is they only have 2 hit points. The problem is they have shield of 2. So essentially I have to do 4 damage to one of them to kill them, or what's their range? Well, it looks like he only has range of 1, so they're probably not going to reach me this turn because they're on the opposite side of the map. They're actually right there and there. And then, unfortunately, we have another elite living corpse. Can't get away from these guys. He is number 1. I'm just going to reuse the one we already used once. He looks like he goes right around there. Right there. Right there. And we have a normal one as well. We'll just use number 3. And he goes right here. Alright, that is all we got in the room, but it's still a lot of people, and I'm not at full health. So, oh. All right. So the big guys are going to be moving 2 and suffering damage, so they won't be attacking. So I can actually move in and possibly set up for next turn to try to do a big attack. Might be a little risky though, because they might do it if they do a big hit against me or like curse me or poison me or something. It's going to hurt, but I don't exactly have a lot of cards left, so I might just have to kind of go forward and try to do some burst damage. So we're going to try it and see what happens. So we're going to go on and move to. Actually, right there would work. Yeah, I'm fine with that right there. So we're going to move 1 more in. And I have a spare dagger, which is attack 3, range of 3. So we're going to use that and attack the elite, number 1. Yep, for 3 damage. So now I just drew it 2 times. So that's good. I'll have to shuffle the deck now. But at least he will take 6 damage now for the elite. So that actually is really handy. Got it from 10 to 4 in 1 round. Good. I actually have a chance to kill him next round without taking more damage. So hopefully we'll get him. Okay, so that attack is done for our brute. Let me give him. He gets 1 experience point. All right, and he is done. Our scoundrel is going to move 2 spaces, so just be in the doorway for right now. And she actually has a swift bow, which is attack 3, range of 4. So I can hit either of them. And I really want to attack the one who's already hurt, because getting that lead out of the game would be really helpful. Let's go and hit him. So we're going to attack the elite, who has 4 hit points left, for 3 damage. If we can draw a +1 or higher, we can kill him. With my luck, this is going to be a cursory null, because I've had that luck all day so far. No, it is a +0. So a +0 doesn't kill him, but he's going to die. And I'll show you why. So he takes 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. And that is all my scoundrel can do. So next up, Living Spirit. We'll move them around. I do see we have a couple other people watching. Feel free if anybody wants to chat about things. I'm more than happy to talk about Frosthaven, what we've seen so far. For anybody who hasn't heard of it, we can talk about that as well. It is the next expansion for Gloomhaven. Not coming out till 2021 probably, but there's a Kickstarter for it next year in March. And they already showed a bunch of new data on it. Looks really cool. So if anybody wants to chat while we're playing, feel free. All right, let's move our living spirits here. They're only moving 1, really. That's unusual. Move 1. Move 1. They can't heal because they're full health, so we're just going to leave that alone. And they're done. Our living corpse. So the elite's going to move 2, suffer 1 damage, and die. Bye-bye. And our other one is going to move 2 squares forward and take 1 point of damage. He's not going to die, but at least he's at 6 hit points. So. Ugh, I'm already back down to 1 card for my scoundrel. We got the short rest with her. The brute still has 2 cards left, so let's go ahead and use them. All right, short rest here with our scoundrel. I'm running low on cards with the scoundrel already. Had to absorb some damage by discard some cards. Because the first room, everybody just bombarded us and wrecked us really quickly, so. Alright. Oh. And need to shuffle the deck for the brute because we drew a 2 times card. So let me take care of that real quick here, and then we will continue moving on forward. Alright, we are shuffled and ready to go. But upside down. Okay. Yes. Hello, cat. I'm being attacked.
Okay, that's perfectly fine if you are.
Okay. Have fun.
I need to go get a knitting.
She decided to go knitting instead of playing board games with me tonight, so kind of sad, but meh.
I can't make this stupid scarf. I'm going to go crazy. So instead, I'm going to make a pair of gloves. I just need a knitting needle.
I don't have one. I don't have one. Sorry.
I know, so I'm going to your bedroom.
Oh. Have fun with that. All right, next turn. Let us pick our cards for our Scoundrel, because our Brute's already set. He had 2 cards left, so easy with only 2 cards left. So where are we? All right, our Scoundrel's not going to be going super fast. And that's totally the wrong card I just picked. Hold on a second. Don't want to choose the wrong card. Almost did. All right. So our Scoundrel's moving at 6. Our Brute's moving at 10. And Living Spirit's going at 40, moving 2, attacking 2, range of 3. They're probably going to get in range to attack me. Oh well. And the Living Corpse moving 1, attacking 3. I'm going to try to kill the corpse off, if I can. Does she stream knitting? You know, she just picked up on knitting again, so she has not yet. I will ask her if she wants to do knitting. So if you want, throw us a follow, and then if she does knitting, she'll throw it on the stream and say she's doing knitting. So, but yeah, feel free. We're getting into some other stuff on the side instead of just gaming now. She did some painting yesterday, painting miniature figurines, and so yeah, we might branch out if people are interested. Just let us know, drop us a line. We have no problem doing that. So. See, I knew teenage kids would be good for something, right? Throw them on streams, let them do some stuff. I could have a break from them. You know, it all works out, right? All right, our Scoundrel's going next, so I'm going to move to the coin, grab the money, because, you know, Scoundrel, money, they love it. So we're going to take us a coin, throw it in the app real quick. And blah, blah, blah. Attack for 3 with poison against the living corpse. So let us see what we get. We get a +1. That's good. Okay. So a +1 means that we do 4 damage to him and poison him. So we're 2 hit points left and poison. Yay! Well, thank you. That's the SRV 1031 29 15. That's a lot of random numbers behind your name. I like it. It's cool. All right, and we do get 1 experience point for the Scoundrel. And now it's our Brute. Scoundrel done. Go gray yourself out. All right. I do have an attack for stun, but I think that'll just be a waste, so let's not do that. We're just going to do a base attack of 2. Against the big guy. So one of the streamers watching asked if you were doing knitting online one day, and I told possibly if you're interested, and he said, or he or she said they'd watch it if you wanted to stream knitting one day.
Well, I've definitely got a lot of yarn. At the moment, I'm attempting mittens because
you got to scoot in more if you want to show somebody what you got.
Oh, okay. Well, I've got tons and tons of yarn.
That should just kill my monsters now, right? All the monsters should be dead, right?
This is only part of it. I only grabbed 2.
Okay.
There's like 18 upstairs.
Cool.
And to answer your question, yes, at the moment I'm attempting to make mittens as Christmas presents, and I have to have them all done by tomorrow, which means I have to make 5 more pairs of mittens. No, wait, I need to make 3 pairs of mittens. I've only got 1 mitten done, so I have to make 5 more mittens in different colors. I'm not going to be sleeping much tonight.
We have time tomorrow to make them too.
Yes, I know. But
Okay.
I'm going to finish.
Bye-bye. So there you go. We now have a commitment from her to stream knitting online one day. So, like I said, for anybody who wants to see that, I see you follow at SRB. Thank you. I'll just make sure. I don't know if there's a knitting channel or not. We'll have to look. I have not looked at that. But worst case, we'll just throw up like a chat channel or something. She can just chat while she's knitting or something. We'll figure something out. But yeah, thanks for the follow. All right. So next up, the coins might have gotten moved in the last room. Was it there? I don't care. It doesn't matter too much. I'm not going back for them, so they're not being picked up. All right. Now I lost my place. Oh, yeah, I was attacking for 2. Attacking for 2 against our living corpse here. And we did draw a +0, so that's good. I made 6 hats and 4 pairs of mittens for Christmas. Congratulations, that's awesome. Yeah, we actually got some knitting kits for them today. Actually, we went to AC Moore near our house, and they're having a big sale, so they got a bunch of knitting supplies and things. And then she decided, I'm going to make mittens for the family, and we're meeting some of them tomorrow, so I don't think she's going to get them done. But we'll see. We'll see. Worst case, they'll be after Christmas presents, right? Just send them afterwards. Those will be good. They'll be New Year's presents or something. Late Christmas. Or at the rate she might be going, maybe next year. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Before I lose my place again. So 2 damage to the... technically he took 3 damage because he was poisoned. So he is actually dead now. Cool. And we're going to throw down another coin there. Now here comes the bad part. The brute is done. Actually, I can move still. Do I want to move? I don't know if I want to move. I could move to become like the brute, absorb the damage maybe. Oh, knitting is under makers. Cool, yeah. So yeah, we'll take a look at that under makers when she tries it out. Like I said, she just kind of started picking it back. She's done a little bit in the past, but she's picked it back up again today. So yeah, we'll try to do one soon. Maybe you can join in and help her or watch. All right. Now, unfortunately, it's Living Spirit's turn. They're going to move to attack 2, range of 2. Actually, that's not bad. So number 1's going to move first to here. And number 4 is going to move to here. Not within range of 2, so luckily I didn't move. And that turn's done. They're not in the best of placement. I'm going to have to short rest with the brute again. I don't want to, but I think I'm going to have to. Mainly because I don't want to leave myself vulnerable. So if I can make it through this round, maybe I'll long rest to get my items back and then get some hit points back. But until then, we're just going to short rest to continue fighting. So I'm taking the more aggressive approach. I just realized I totally forgot to get battle goals earlier. So I was trying to rush getting all this stuff put together today. So forgot some things, but As long as we're having fun, right? Okay. It's okay. I messed up. I forgot. It's obviously I'll not worry about it. It's fine. 1 or 2 extra check marks won't kill us. So, all right. What are we going to do now? They're not a great location. All right. Think I got my card set. Our Scoundrel's going to go at 15, and our Brute's going at... Nope, sorry. Had him backwards. Brute's 15. Our Scoundrel's 10. Yeah, same card they just drew, so won't be too bad. So we have Scoundrel going first. I'm going to have to move at least 1 closer. It's not too far away. I'm going to do something I normally don't do, but just because I want to get poison on somebody, I'm going to go and move 2 to here. And then we're going to attack poison number 4. And I am going to be disadvantaged. But we're going to go and attack number 1 and number 4 with throwing knives. 2 damage, but want to see what happens. We're going to attack number 1 first. And, of course, on that one we drew a null. So, absolutely no damage. And now number 4 is getting 2 cards for a disadvantage. First card is a +0. Second card is a -1. So, no damage at all. Because, unfortunately, even though I poisoned him, it would have been 1 damage. But he has shield of 2. With poison would be 2 damage. Still shield of 2, no damage. So, that basically did absolutely nothing whatsoever. Okay. Well, Scoundrel is done and completely missed on everything. We do get an experience point, though. And now our Brute's going to go. So he does have a Pierce attack. I'm using Trample, the top part of Trample, which is a Pierce. So I'm going to move 2 to get closer, and then attack number 4 here. Face him the right way first, right? We're going to attack number 4 for a damage of 3, but he's poisoned, so it's going to be a base of 4 damage right now. And if I draw a null, I'm going to be really, really upset. And I drew a +0. So he takes 4 damage. Pierce of 2 removes the 2 shield he has, so he dies. Number 4. 4, yeah, 4. 4 dead. Goodbye, number 4. Oop. Coin did not fall very well. There we go. And unfortunately, they're flying, so I can't really do a push into a trap because flyers don't stop flying unless you have an ability that says they stop flying, which neither one of these 2 characters has. So, oh well. Brute is done. Do we get experience? No experience whatsoever. But that's okay. We're still alive. So now, the Living Spirit's going to attack. We have 2 targets in the same range, but when range is not the factor, it's priority. So our Scoundrel went first with the 10. So she becomes the priority of the Living Spirit. He has a range of 2 and attacking for 2. So let's see what he does. +1, of course he draws a +1. Why not? So Scoundrel's now back down to 1 hit point. I just healed her. Crap. Okay. And I need to shuffle my Scoundrel cards. Because we did draw the null card. And therefore we have to shuffle. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Alright. Scoundrel's done. Let's continue on. So, now let's see what cards I got left. My Brute is out of cards again? Yeah? Wait, can't be out of cards, didn't I? I just got cards back. I think I just put them in the wrong spot. These 2 cards go away. These are still my deck. Apologize. Alright. Maybe I didn't short rest. Maybe I do need short rest. I don't remember. Yeah, it's fine. I short rested with the other guy. So, I don't know. Losing track of things. Ugh. I don't want to lose that card. So I'm going to take 1 point of damage with my Brute so I don't lose the card I just picked. Because that would be bad. That one's not great either, but oh well. Have to get rid of the second card, so. Alright, 2 cards left with the Scoundrel, so that one's easy. Scoundrel's going so slow for her cards. Normally she's like the fast one that goes fast every time. Oh, Scoundrel's going slower. Okay. Our Brute is going to move in. 1 square to here. And we're going to do the attack 3, pierce to 2, because I just redrew it after doing a short rest. And drew a -1. So let's think. -1. So we still do 3 damage. -1 is 2 damage. Pierce to 2 goes through both shields, so he actually takes 2 damage, which does kill him, because luckily at this level, he only has 2 hit points. So did not think we were going to make that one. And he is on a coin, so he actually picks that up at the end of his turn. So let me add that in before I forget. And no experience, but that's okay. Well, now the Scoundrel basically does absolutely nothing. So we'll just move to here. Get a coin for her. Because Scoundrel loves some gold, right? And actually, I can do the top of this card, which is disarm 1 adjacent trap and get 2 experience. So we'll just go ahead and disarm this trap because we're there. And it gives us 2 experience. And it's not a throwaway card, which is awesome for the Scoundrel. So 2 more experience for our Scoundrel. Okay. I think we are done with everybody now. Alright, our Scoundrel's definitely going to long rest. Because I need the hit points back, because we're almost dead. I want to get my Poison Dagger back. Now the only concern is, do I waste a couple rounds in here just to long rest like twice in a row? I can. I'll have to get rid of a couple cards. But at least it would allow me to get some hit points back. But we'll see. The Brute. I don't really want to waste the cards right now just because I don't have a lot of cards left. So I think we're just going to go ahead and move forward with our Brute. So let's just choose 2 cards and start moving forward. Alright, our Brute's going to go first. Pardon me while I grab a drink real quick, getting parched. So much better. Okay. Let's see, what does he have? Move 3, push 1, so 1, 2, 3. He's a couple steps from the door. We'll see if I decide to open it or not. Could be dangerous, though. And that's actually all he can do because he can't attack. Not a range of anything. The Brute is done. Now the Scoundrel. So the Scoundrel, I'll have to go through and get rid of a card. I'll do that in a second, but I do get 2 hit points back. So we're at a whopping 3 hit points now. Wow. I do get my Poison Dagger back and end the turn. Alright, maybe we'll try to get some more hit points back for our Rogue, our Scoundrel, before we actually move in. Oh, we only got 2 cards left for the Scoundrels. So. Alright. Or sorry, the Brute. The Brute, not the Scoundrel. Alright, so our Brute is actually going to go first. If I open up the door, I'm basically done with the Brute. I mean, I could possibly attack. I do have a range attack on. I do have a move of 3. Okay, we're going to go and try this. This could be bad. Let's see what happens. We're going to move 2 to here. I still have 1 movement left. But let us see what is in the room. We have 2 columns. Oop, treasure tile, treasure tile. There are traps in here? No traps, but there is some rubble. Rubble. And the door got moved. Rubble. There is a chest here between the 2 columns. Getting to that might be a challenge. I might not make it this round. We will see. Alright, we have... two regular living corpses, so we'll just use number 3 and 5. They are in front of this column and in front of this column. Alright, and we also have 1 elite. Unfortunately, it is a living spirit. So we have 1 elite living spirit right here. Bah. Ugh. He's going to do so much damage. It's going to suck. Wait, does he have shield of 3? Oh, crap. So he has shield of 3 and 3 hit points. So essentially you have to do 6 damage to him to kill him. That's not good. Not good at all. If I go in there and attack, I'm just going to get walloped. I think it's my best interest to move back. So we're going to move back a spot. Oh, and I totally missed there's other stuff in the room. There's coins all along this back wall. Totally forgot the money. Money. Alright, I'm just going to be lazy. I'm stealing one from up here. I don't have to go in my box to get more. Alright, now that's everything in the room, so now we're good. Alright, so the Brute's done. Now the Scoundrel's turn. So Scoundrel's just going to move 2 closer to there and heal for 3. Alright, now the enemies are going to move. Let's see what they do. So Living Corpses are going to move first. So number 3, moving 1. So here, looks good. Number 5 here. Yeah, looks good. Oop. And the Living Spirit's going to move 2, attack for a range of 2. So right there is good. Doesn't really matter. You can't reach anybody, so we're in good shape. Okay, Living Corpse is done. Living Spirit's done. I think my Brute's just going to have to run in and hope for the best, so that's all we can do. Alright, Brute has his card. Scoundrel turn. Okay. Alright, so they're both doing 10. And let's see what everyone else is doing before we decide what we're doing here. Living Corpse is going to move 2, muddle and immobilize 1 adjacent enemy. Living Spirit is going to attack 3, range 2, but target 2. Really? Wow. So if I don't move in there, I won't be attacked, but I got to move into attack, so... Ugh, sucks. Alright, might as well just have the Brute go first. Let's see what happens. So our Brute's going to move 2 right here. And attack with the trample the living spirit. So that's going to be attack 3 with a pierce of 2. So I got to draw at least a +1 to kill him. What do you know? We drew a ×2. ×2. So, thankfully, we did 6 damage to him. And pierced through 2 points of shield. So he actually took 5 damage essentially, but he's totally dead, so. Thank goodness. Because he would have been in trouble. Damn it, I need more coins. Screw it. Right there. Coin! Because it's easy. And I'm lazy. Unfortunately, no experience points, but now it is time for our Scoundrel. Unless I change my attack now. I might change my attack. No. I can't change my attack. Never mind. Oh, I can move 5, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go back here and grab that coin. I might get that chest after all. Did not think we were going to get it. Alright, so Scoundrel gets a coin. And I did my 5 move. Now I can attack 2. Range to retarget 2. Ah, this one's out of range now. Okay, well, I can only attack this one, so I'm going to attack the one right here for 2 damage. Not a lot, but... Oh, really? Another 2 times. Holy crap. That's 4 damage against number 3. I think my luck has finally changed. Or all the negative cards got removed out of my deck, so that helps too, right? Okay. That's all I can do. So, Scoundrel gets 1 experience point for the throwing knives. Yeah. That's it. 2 cards for a Scoundrel, so that'll be easy. Oh, wait. Nope, want to forget the Living Corpse, so... Alright, our... Brute here is going to be muddled and immobilized for next turn. Not the worst that could happen. At least he's next to people to attack, but of course the problem is he's muddled, so I'm going to have to draw extra cards, but I think we're okay. I think we're still in pretty good shape, so. Well, Scoundrel has 2 cards left, so that one's easy. What is he going to do? I mean, could just try to kill these guys quick. Let's just try to kill these guys quick. The Brute's not going to be going super fast, though, so he's going kind of slow. Ah, still for the Living Corpse. Good. Ooh. Attack of 5. Wow, that's going to hurt if they attack me. At least only 1 would hit, though, because he would push me out of the way, technically, so I'd only take 1 hit. But still, I have to lose a card, which... I do have 2 cards, so I could lose a card. All right, our Scoundrel is up first, so we're going to move 2 just to get to the chest. That way, hopefully we won't have to come back here anytime soon. Great chest. And I need to see what the chest is immediately, just in case. It could be a negative chest. I hope it's not. Number 50. It is gain 2nd skin, item 101. All right. I will look for that afterwards. It's in my box of stuff somewhere, so I'm not going to worry about it right at the moment. But I do have a new item for the Scoundrel, so. And that's good. I don't actually have an armor yet. It's an armor item, I think, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Okay. So now we moved our 2 with that card, and now we're going to attack 3, range of 4. So let's attack number 3. Hopefully we can kill it. Number 3 for 3 damage. Really? Another null? Null! Crap. Well, never mind. We do nothing. I thought I got rid of all those. Stupid curses. Okay. Scoundrel's done. Brute's turn. Oh, wrong cards. I was looking at these cards like, these aren't ranked? What the hell? Okay, so we are muddled, which is a bad thing. Muddling is bad because we're going to have to draw 2 cards. So I do have 2 attacks. Maybe we should try both attacks, try to kill these 2 guys off. Yeah, let's try to kill them off. I'm still going to probably take a hit, but I think it's better than nothing. I do have an attack of 2, so let's do an attack of 2 against... what's the number? 3? So first one is... Are you serious? A null. Crap. And a 2 times. Really? Right after each other? Seriously? Shit. Well, the null cancels out the 2 times, so I do no damage to him. The only good news, I guess, is that in theory, my next attack has a good chance of hitting. Although I might still have another curse card left. Hopefully I got rid of them all. But I'm doing an attack of 6. It's a throwaway card. But we're going to do attack of 6 against... We're going to try number 5. Let's hit number 5. First card draw is a +1. I'll just use my other hand. Second card draw is a +1. So he takes 7 damage. He dies. Well, good thing I used my attack 2 against the other one first. Holy crap. I forgot which number that was. 4? 5. Now there's double coins there. Alright, we do get 2 experience points for burning that card, and it needs to go into our lost pile. And now he is done, and the muddle and the immobilize go away. Thank goodness. Now the bad part. Now that number 3 is going to attack our brute for 5 damage. So it's probably going to kill the brute. So I'm going to have to get rid of one of my cards. Yep. Card gone. Okay. So we're going to have to short rest with the brute again because I'm down to 3 cards in my discard and 1 card in my hand. So we got like 2 turns left with our brute. I think our scoundrels are almost at the same level, so. Whatevs at this point. We're running out of turns. Let's see how many points. Oh, we still have 6 cards on scoundrel. So actually our scoundrel's doing better right now. Yeah, it's fine, whatever. Okay, so. Alright, Scoundrel's going to go pretty quick. And our Brute. Just need to lay out some damage here. Alright, our Scoundrel and Brute are going at the same speed. They're both going at 10. I think... Let's go ahead and have our Brute go first. He's going to attack for 2 with the disarm. Thank goodness, a +2. 4 damage. This guy dies. The guy was a pain in the butt. Alright, so he now dies. And let's go steal this coin. And because I attack with the top part of the card, I can use the bottom now for a move. So we're going to go and move the Brute to here to let him get 2 coins at the end of his turn. Okay. Now our Scoundrel is up. Alright, I went ahead and grabbed her Loot 2 card. It is a discard, throwaway, but I figured this might be the last turn anyway if I could have killed it, which we did. So she's going to Loot 2, everything in the range for her that's 2 squares away. So 1, 2, 3, 4 more coins for our Scoundrel. So there you go, Scoundrel being a little coin scoundrel. So 4 more coins for our Scoundrel. All right. That actually ends the scenario because we unlocked the end tile. We killed all revealed monsters. So there it is. That is over. Let us read the ending, and that will probably be it for tonight. Not too long of a stream, an hour and a half. Conclusion. After the terrible shrieks and moans of the undead, the sound of someone clapping is at once foreign and alarming. Turning around, you see a hooded figure standing at the edge of your torchlight. You raise your weapon, but the grin on his silhouetted face isn't menacing in a way that calls for arms. It is menacing in a way you've never experienced before. And there's more. Well done, sirs, the figure lilts. My, but you do have a way about you, don't you? And you've certainly gotten our attention. Now, removing this troublesome crypt of its rogue undead element, we very much prefer our undead to be controllable. Variety. Now, don't we? There's a long pause as the figure stares at you, still grinning. Well, perhaps you'd be so kind as to do us another favor, after which we'll be mostly settled on the whole issue of you murdering some of my brethren. He stops grinning. There's a necromancer in Gloomhaven, been giving us a spot of trouble, sending mercenaries out to do her dirty work against us. Maybe you've met her. Kill Jexera. Bring her head to our headquarters, and we'll see about letting you live. So we unlock the Gloomhaven warehouse. We unlock the party achievements of Jexera's plans and Dark Bounty, and we get a reward of 5 gold each. So, we got 6 bonus experience for clearing the mission per character. So for our Scoundrel, that is a total of 9 experience plus 6, so 15 experience. That puts her up to 28 experience. Gold's going to take a minute here. Let's see, we have 5 gold, right? 5 gold plus, we got 8. Each gold is worth 2. So that's 16 from that, plus 5 is 21. So up to 38 gold currently for our Scoundrel. And our Brute. What do we get for our Brute? Unfortunately, no battle golds because I totally forgot to get them earlier. So we're just going to leave that empty. Our Brute got 4 experience during the mission, and the extra 6, so that's 10. So he is at 24 experience. They're pretty close. The Brute's only 4 experience behind the Scoundrels, but not terrible. And our 5 gold gives us 10 gold, plus the extra 5, so we get 15 gold for our Brute. Alright, well that will be it for tonight's solo stream. So I will be doing some more of these. I'm trying to kind of keep pace up a little bit if I can, because in March we're going to have the Frosthaven expansion for Gloomhaven is going to go live on Kickstarter. So I'm going to back that. But they're not planning on that to be released until sometime in 2021. So we got about a year or so. So I figured if we get in about one of these games every week, if possible, that'll at least take us through till next year in 2021. And I do want to delve into the expansion some because I do have Forgotten Circles. We are playing the Diviner as well. When Kat's playing with me, we are playing the Diviner character. So hopefully I'll get a stream with her sometime in the next week. of her diviner, and I may actually choose the Scoundrel or the Brute to play with her diviner. The crack art that I chose to play is not really working too well because she has almost no attack cards. I didn't know that going in. She's a very, 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 very much a support character. So I need somebody who has more oomph, more attack. So I'm probably going to choose the Scoundrel Brute. I was trying to actually get one of these two leveled up in my solo stream so I could then play with her in the other stream with at least same level characters. We're level 2 in the other stream. So we will see moving forward. We are playing some other board games as well when we have a chance, but I may try to do 2 a week, like one Gloomhaven and one something else. We're playing Tainted Grail, along with, what did we do last time? Mansions of Madness. I did a guest stream with one of my buddies last week. We were Mansions of Madness. And Sin et Tempora is a sci-fi dungeon crawling game, so maybe we'll try to do some more of that. I have that up on YouTube, and a lot of people seem to like that off the YouTube feed. So other than that, thanks everybody for joining tonight. Thanks for the new follow from SRV 10312915. Hopefully we will get some other streams up. And my daughter Kat wants to do some knitting on stream. So hopefully we'll throw that up there at some point in the near future as well. She also did some painting last night. So if you want to check out the miniature painting from last night, she was painting Tainted Grail figures. Actually, where are they? I can show everybody the progress. Erg. So we have her Tainted Grail figure she was painting. This is one of the men here. They're statues that get out of the shadows, maybe. They're statues that protect the towns and the town keeps. So she painted that one. She calls this one Famine. And then she painted one of the sorceress characters. Whoops. If I put on camera properly, it would help, right? Come on, focus. Focus. That's not working right now. Anyway, she did paint one of the main hero characters called Ailey, I don't know, something like that. So she's doing some of that as well. So, we have lots of different things going on. Even though it is day after day gaming, we're trying to branch out a little bit and do some more interesting stuff for people to watch. And if you have any suggestions, throw them in our suggestion box on Twitch. Feel free to join our Discord if you like. We have a Discord channel as well. Not a lot's in there because we don't have any people on there yet. We're relatively new. Only been here for a few months. So, slow stream, very slow stream in the beginning, but now we're trying to stream a lot more. So we're doing video game stuff. A lot of stuff on Steam. Excuse me. Gotta drink parched again. But yeah, we definitely want to be more interactive with people too. So feel free to join us, follow along with us. Hope to have some more interactive stuff in the future we can actually do, because I want to start working on setting up like votes and maybe having streams where you all can pitch in like help for things. So we'll see about doing that stuff in the future. We do need to get more followers, so feel free, if you like what we're doing, tell your friends, other people might view on Twitch. We're doing a lot of niche stuff right now. Not a lot of people have seen necessarily. I mean, Gloomhaven's pretty popular, so almost everybody sees that. So we've been getting some follows from that. But feel free to throw us a follow. Join us on Discord. Join whatever other channels we got that are all listed on our Twitch page or on YouTube. And yeah, thanks for joining everybody tonight. Again, my name's Bobby from Day After Day Gaming, and keep on gaming day after day. Have a wonderful rest of the weekend.